Welcome to your Pilates class today. I will be taking you through the intermediate classical order, so perfect for anyone that wants to level up their practice and get to the true essence of Pilates. Also great for anyone that's also a student and wanting to learn the full order. So without further ado, let's get started. We will lie down on our mats. So make your way there. I like to take a little roll down if I can, maybe just grab onto the back of the knees to support you on that first one. And of course, in the classical order, we start with the 100. So bend your knees in towards your chest, start to float your head up, float your arms up and pump your arms. You inhale for 5 pumps and you exhale for 5 pumps. Good, keep that going. And if it's feeling good, then extend your legs long to the 45 degrees, squeeze the heels together, toes apart, and keep pumping. Really vigorous from the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, and as you exhale, feel your abdominals pull in and up. Good, you're pulling that belly button into spine and really trying to deepen this curve here. Just folding up over your brow line there. Good, keep reaching the fingertips even further away from you. Maybe see if you can get your legs a little bit lower. Squeezing the heels here to really engage your inner thighs and underneath your hamstrings. Good, you've got about 3 more breath cycles to go. So inhale for 5, exhale, let all that air go. Good, keep pumping, keep stretching the toes away from you. Can you curl up your chest a little higher? Good, final 5 here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl your knees into your chest and lower your chest back down. Good, we'll rock up to seated and just take a couple of half rollbacks first. So elbows wide, pressing your feet into the ground. Start to tuck your tailbone under, rounding your spine back until your arms are straight. Good. Just hold there for a moment and feel that deep connection, pulling your abdominals in and up. And then round up and over, bringing the crown of your head forwards, creating length in your spine here. Good, rounding back. Pulling your waist away from your thighs. And then rounding up and over. So you're really controlling this from your core muscles here. And getting a nice warm up through your spine. Last one here. Exhale as you round back. Keep tucking that tailbone under. Good, find that halfway point so your arms are straight here and you're in a deep C curve. If you can, float your arms just by your knees and then start to roll all the way down. Don't miss a single vertebrae. Lengthen your legs long and take your arms up above your head for our roll up. Take your arms slightly further back if it's there for you today. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to round up and forwards, reaching for your toes. Good, pull back, scoop the waist away, shoulders away from ears as you round all the way back, nice and controlled, down to the mat. Well done, keep going. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round forwards. This time as you pull back, can you press your heels forward away from you? Good. Trying to get those little tremors in our core here. Bend forwards. Really enjoy this. I love doing the roll up. Press your legs together, really squeeze them together tight as you come down. Good, 2 more. Head lifts between your arms. Pull the shoulder blades down as you round up and over, reaching for the toes. Good, pressing those heels down now as you roll back. Good, hopefully getting a little bit smoother each time. Last one here. Inhale up, exhale, scoop, round, pull the waist back as you reach forwards. And then we roll all the way back down. Good, keep pulling back here, keep that control. Nice and active. And find yourself back on your mat. Good, from here, single leg circles. Right leg comes up to the ceiling and your palms are just by your side. We circle our right leg across our body, down and up. Across down and up. Keep that going as you press your left heel and leg into the mat. So everything is active here. Good, and this whole move should be coming from your abdominals. So feel like your leg is starting all the way up at the top of your rib cage. Nice. Last one here, and we reverse the circle. So just going as wide as your hips can stay steady on the mat and the pelvis stays still. Because this is all about controlling our leg from our powerhouse, from our pelvis. Good. Accent is on the up. See if you can go a little bit faster for these last two. Last one, and if you can, switch your leg straight over to the other side. Good, left leg now crosses over your body, down and up. Press your right heel into the mat. Press both hips down into the mat. Good, still pulling your belly button in and up. Two more in this direction. Can you feel like you're zipping your inner thighs towards each other as that leg comes across your body? And switch. Your accent is on the up. Good, sweep that leg up from your abdominals. Keeping that right hip down. You've got this. Go for two more. Last one, leg up to the ceiling, and with control, lower it all the way down. We'll take a roll up to seated. Arms above your head, inhale. Lift the chest, pull the waist back, reach your heels forward, and reach for your toes. Good, rolling like a ball, one of my favorites. Scoot your hips forward and take your hands over your ankles. Squeeze your heels together and round the crown of your head forwards. You want your elbows to be wide, and in this position you're already working because you're pulling your waist back away from your thighs and squeezing those heels together. Good. We inhale, roll back onto our shoulder blades, and exhale to come all the way up. Keeping that nice tight ball shape, head forwards. Really use your exhale to come up. Keep squeezing your heels and pressing your hands against your ankles up against your hand. So we want to get that opposition. I know my mat is sliding around. I need a new one. Good, two more. Pull your waist back. Last one, and lower your feet back down. Well done, I hope you had fun doing that one. Okay, on to the next. Let's take a roll down for our abdominal series. So sit up nice and tall, palms forward, start to tuck your tailbone under, and with control, rolling all the way down. I like to sneak those in. Abdominal series. Curl your knees in towards your chest, lift your head and chest up and reach your right hand for your right ankle, left hand for your inside knee, and extend your opposite leg long to the 45 degrees. So you start in this position with your elbows and collarbones wide. Good, now pull your knee in, 1, 2, and switch, 1, 2. Keep going. Now our outside hand always goes to our outside ankle, but if that coordination's too much for you, don't worry about it. Just press your hands down into the top of your shins and press your shins up into your hands. So you get that extra opposition, which will give you that deep core connection here. Good. Lift your chest up a little higher. Pull the crown of your head towards your knee. Pressing your tailbone down heavy into the mat. You've got 4, 3, hips are nice and stable, 2, last one, bend both knees in towards your chest, keep your chest lifted if you can, double leg stretch, arms and legs go long, and you circle your arms around, pull your knees in. Good, inhale to extend, exhale, circle around. Really nice. See if you can pause, pulling everything in, hold that core connection, and then extend, circle around. I'm really squeezing my knees and ankles together here, connecting my legs into my powerhouse. 2 more. Last one, curl your knees in and hold, and then give your neck a little rest there. We go into single straight leg stretch. Take both legs up to the ceiling. Reach your right hand up as far as you can towards your right ankle and lower your left leg down to about a 45-degree angle or lower if you can. Elbows wide. We pull our leg in, 1, 2, and switch, 1, 2. Good, getting a really nice hamstring stretch here, as well as getting that beautiful length through our body and connecting our legs into our core. Shoulders active here as well. As you pull your ankle towards you, can you really connect, plug in those shoulders, get your lat muscles to engage. Oh, hit the trembles in my voice. Legs straight here, guys. Let's go for 4. Reach up higher. 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up to the ceiling. Hands go behind your head for our double straight leg stretch, or the lift and lower. You lower your legs down and lift. Good. Elbows nice and wide, keeping the chest lifted. Good. So we lower for 3, 2, 1, and lift for 1. Now the modification here is to have your head down, arms long, and you can continue the move from there, or you can also do this with your knees bent slightly. So take those options if you need, but otherwise, classically, it's chest lifted, elbows wide, lower, and lift. We'll do 2 more together. Squeeze your legs together. Lift that chest a little higher. Last one, and bend your knees into your chest, lower your chest down. Keep your hands where they are, behind your head, elbows wide. We go into crisscross. Bring your right elbow to your left knee, extend your opposite leg long. Lift up and over and switch. Up and over and switch. Lovely, guys, keep going. And now think about taking your back elbow all the way back to the very back of the room and reaching your armpit over to your knee. Good, and that way, we're getting length through both sides of our waist. Really stretch that opposite leg long. Think about lifting up and over, armpit to knee. Elbow all the way back. 2 more. Make this your last one. And then come back through center. Lower your head down. Place your feet on the ground. And we'll take another roll up to seated. Lengthen your legs long. Take your arms up overhead. Inhale. Lift the chest. Scoop and pull the waist back. And reach forwards for your toes. Good. Bring your legs to the width of the mat. And bring your arms forward so your hands are parallel to the floor. Good. Plug those shoulders in and sit as tall as possible, getting that beautiful length through that spine. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, round forward, reaching your fingertips forward as you pull your waist back. Head between your knees. Good. Inhale, come all the way up, sit tall. Keep going. Exhale, round forward, pull your waist back, reach your heels forwards. Inhale, come all the way up. Nice flat back here. Inhale. Exhale, round forwards. Reaching as far forwards as you can while pulling your belly button in and up. Inhale, come all the way up. So keep going, guys, but think about controlling this movement from your core. So there's no collapse here. You're lifting up and over as you reach forward. Everything is tight in my core here. And my shoulders stay plugged in. Good, round all the way up. We'll do 1 more. You've got this. Inhale. Exhale. Heels press forward, fingertips press forward. Everything else presses back, pulls back. And come all the way up. Well done. Bring your legs to the center of the mat. And we'll come into our open leg rocker. Challenging move. Take your hands to your ankles, or maybe just a little lower, and stretch your legs long. We're going to roll back onto our shoulder blades, just like rolling like a ball, but our legs are straight. Just give it a go. Here we go. Inhale, roll back onto your shoulders. Exhale, come all the way up. If you need to bend your legs here, that's fine. Otherwise, try and keep them straight. As you can see, I struggle to cue and do this move effectively together. Really nice. Pull that waist back as you come up. Press your hands into your legs and your legs into your hands. Use your exhale to come up. I know you've got this. Every day is different. 2 more. Woo. Good, last one. Hold at that top in that beautiful position, pulling your waist back and reaching your legs forward. Bring your legs together now, and with control, start to walk your hands down your legs until you're lying down fully on the mat. Leaving those legs up in the sky for our corkscrew. Arms by your side, legs squeezed together. You circle both legs over to the left, around and up, and now reverse that direction. Good, so just a little circle here, only going as large as both hips can stay grounded on the mat. Good, and you're still pulling your belly button in and up. We don't want any doming here, really pull everything in. Feel like you're pressing the back of your ribcage into the mat. Good, tailbone presses down as your toes reach up. Think about that length there. 2 more. I'm squeezing my left big toe into my right big toe. Inner thighs are engaged. Last one. And bend your knees in towards your chest. Well done. We'll rock up to seated now. So take your hands behind your thighs and come all the way up. Your legs are the width of the mat. You take your arms nice and wide. Sit up nice and tall with your inhale, and as you exhale, twist over to your right, stretch your left pinky finger to your right pinky toe, stretch your right arm back. Good, hold there for a moment, eye gaze is back towards your right hand, and then inhale, twist around, sit up tall, exhale, go to the other side, right hand to left pinky toe, eye gaze goes back. This time as you come up, can you increase the twist? Good, inhale, exhale to wrap around. Keep going, inhale to come up, exhale to twist and reach. Each time you're still pulling your waist back while you reach your heels forward. Try and really increase that rotation each time. Arms are active, squeeze your shoulders down your back. Hip bones press into the mat. And you're really pulling yourself up using your waist. 2 more. No collapsing through the waist. Just coming up nice and tall, pulling our waist back as we reach forwards. Last one. And now lower your hands down. Well done. That's a lot. From here, we're going to roll onto our stomachs for our swan. Time to get some nice back extension. Once you're lying on your stomach, you want your tops of your feet pressing into the mat and your hands by your chest. So one either side here, just underneath your shoulders. Take your forehead to the mat. On 1, you lift your hands. On 2, lift your chest. On 3, press your hands down, shine your chest forward even higher. Remove your hands whole, and with control, lower back down. Good, keep going. We lift our hands, lift chest. Hands come down, shine the chest forward, lift hands, and with control, lower back down. Again, hands, chest. Hands go down. Can you lengthen even further forward? Get a little higher. Lift the hands, hold, and lower back down. Good. As you keep working through this, can you think about pressing your hip bones down while pulling your abdominals in and up? It's really going to support you. And at the same time, you squeeze your sit bones together as you press the tops of your feet into the mat. Everything is active here. Maybe each time you can get a little bit more extension. Good. Make this your last one, lowering down with control. Take your forearms in front of you now and clasp your hands together for our single leg kicks. Feet are back and together. You really press your forearms down and draw your shoulder blades down your back to keep the arms engaged. Take your left foot back towards your butt. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2. Good. To really get your quads and hamstrings to work here, you want to think about your lifting from your hip bone. Good. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of cramp here. Press the forearms down. You pull your foot back towards your seat. You kick. 1, 2, and replace. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2. Keep going, guys. Squeeze your sit bones together. Press your forearms down. Think about really opening your chest nice and wide. Good. Inner thighs squeeze towards each other. Opposite foot presses down. We want both legs active here. We'll go for 2 more. Last one, and move into our double leg kicks. So take your left cheek down to the mat and take your arms behind you. Hook your hands together and take them up as high up your back as you can. From single leg kick, we come into our double leg kicks. So take your hands behind your back, hook them together, and place them up as high as you can. Shoulders draw down your back and elbows come down to the floor. Take your left cheek to the mat, and now kick both legs into your seat 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now extend and long, shine your chest forward, reach back. Get as much length in your body as possible. And now take your right cheek down to the mat. Elbows come down and you kick 3, 2, 1. Again, stretch everything long. Left cheek to the mat, hands come up, kick 3, 2, and 1. Keep going. Good. Really squeeze your heels together and shine your chest forward. Press those hip bones down into the mat. Pull your abdominals in. Good, stretch nice and long, getting that beautiful extension through your back. And then using your hamstrings and your glutes as you kick your seat. All about that control here. Squeeze your sit bones together. I promise you'll feel it tomorrow. Last one here. Get that final extension, lengthen through the body, and then lower everything back down. Good, take your hands by your chest, and then pull back into a little rest pose. Stretch the fingertips long. Lovely, guys. Let's move into our neck pull. So come back onto your back, lying down with your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Legs are long, ankles are hard flexed. Like the roll up, we start to lift our head, chest and shoulders and round forwards. It's a little bit more challenging because our hands are behind our head. Good, now you roll all the way up to a tall seated position, hinge back just as far as you can go. You'll know it when you get there. And then tuck your tailbone under, roll all the way down to the mat. Good, inhale, lift your chest, round forwards, pulling your waist back, reach for your toes with your forehead, and then roll all the way up to seated. Hinge back, press your heels forward, and then melt your spine, 1 vertebrae at a time all the way down. Let's do 3 more. Lift the chest, round forward, come up to tall seated position, hinge back, and tuck your tailbone. Go again, lift chest, round forwards, coming all the way up. Can you get a little bit more length through your spine here? Press your sit bones down and then round all the way down. Lift the chest, scooping your waist back, pressing your heels forwards. Sitting up tall, hinge. Can you get more of a hinge here? Go back even further. Elbows wider. And roll down. Last one. Press those legs together. Inner thighs squeeze together. and roll all the way down. Well done. From here, we'll move into our side kick series. So line your body up with the side of the mat. Your right hip is down. Take your head into your right hand and then place your left hand in front of your chest. Good, so you're in one long line here, spine is nice and long. Close those feet together, squeeze them, and together lift them up and take them to the front of the mat. Good, lift that top leg to hip height and just hold there for a moment. Can you get a little bit more length here through the side of your body, reaching the heel long? From here, you will kick your leg forward, 1, 2, and point to go back, 1, 2. Good, you kick forward, 1, 2, and point to go back. Keep going. Think about pressing your bottom hip down and finding a little lift between your waist and the mat. Good, so you're really using all of your core muscles here to keep your hips stacked one on top of the other and your pelvis still while that leg moves. Good. Thinking about growing even taller. Reach through both ends of your body. Pull your belly button into spine. We've got 3 more. Kick forward, 1, 2, point back, 1, 2. Each time, see if you can get a little more range. Last one here, and take that leg and line it with your bottom leg. We've got our leg lift and lower. Ankle stays flexed, lifting about 12 inches here. I want you to think about dragging your foot through mud or feeling even more resistance here. So it's not a swing, it's really controlled. Good, keep pulling your belly button in, lengthening down through that hip. Imagine I'm in the room with you and I'm literally pulling on your leg. Good. We'll go for 4 more. Press your right heel down into the mat. Both legs are working. Two more. Last one. Top leg comes to hip height. Point your toe and draw me little circles forward, about the size of a magic circle. Good. Right heel keeps pressing into the mat, which is going to engage your bottom glute med. Still keeping hips stacked one on top of the other. Really using your core to do that. It's like your leg is starting up from the top of your rib cage. And now reverse that circle. Lovely, guys. Doing so well. You've got 3. Point that toe even longer. Reach longer through the crown of your head here. Last one. Hold that leg at hip height. Now bend your top knee, catch your ankle, and place that foot flat on the ground if you can. You should feel a really nice glute stretch there. Now pick your bottom leg up and we draw little circles with our right leg now. Good. Engaging that inner thigh. Think about squeezing both inner thighs towards each other. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and of course you reverse that circle. Good. Thinking about stretching your toe even longer, reaching through the crown of your head. Belly button to spine. I know I'm a broken record. Go for 3. And you lift that bottom leg up a little higher, get a little bit more engagement there. 2 and 1. Good. Both legs now stretch long and you can swivel onto your stomach to do the other side. I'll roll around so you can still see me. So lining the left side of your body up with the back of your mat. Your head comes into your left hand, elbow is down. Together, pick both legs up and bring them to the front corner of that mat. So you're in this L-shaped position again. Good. Lift that top leg up, make sure it's at hip height, and then feel like you're pushing that top hip bone away from you to get more length down the side of your waist. Good. Right hand comes in front of your chest. Hard flexing the ankle, you kick forwards 1, 2, and point to go back 1, 2. Good. You guys know the drill now. Press that bottom foot down as you squeeze both sit bones together. Pulling belly button into spine, in and up, to keep your pelvis nice and stable while that leg moves in space. And it might feel a little bit different on the second side, so just notice that. Maybe you're a little tighter. Start to think about increasing that range now. Can you get your foot a little bit further back behind you? Good, going long through the crown of your head. Stretching through that right big toe. Keep squeezing your sit bones together. Don't forget about that. Don't zone out. Gonna finish this trembling as a team. You've got 2 more. Can you lift your top leg a little higher? Make sure it hasn't started to drop. Last one. Line up your top leg with your bottom leg and we have the lift and lower. Lift and lower. Ankle stays hard flexed. Good. You're shooting that heel right to the back of the room, getting as much length through that top waist as possible. You're completely controlling this from your core and from your right glute med. Really nice. Pulling that leg through mud. As I bring that leg down, it's like I'm squeezing a magic circle. So even your inner thighs are working here. Good. 2 more. Last one, finish with that top leg at hip height. Point your toes, start to draw those circles forwards. Nice smooth circles. Hip stays stacked. And you've still got this little gap between your waist and the mat if you can. Keeping the core engaged. Last 2. And now let's reverse that circle. I'm really feeling this now. Final 3, 2, I'm looking forward to that stretch. Last one, bend your top knee and catch your ankle and place your foot flat on the ground. You can even push that knee a little bit further away from you to get an extra stretch. Lift the bottom leg up and start to draw circles, working that left inner thigh now. Squeezing both inner thighs towards each other. See if you can lift your left leg a little higher with each circle. Good, challenge yourself here. For 3, 2, you've got this. 1, and reverse. It's the Pilates law. It's always coming. For 3, little faster. 2, and 1. Place that leg back down and stretch your top leg long. Okay, we are moving into teaser now. Very exciting. Swing your legs around and come to a seated position. Take your hands behind your thighs and let's roll down so we're lying back down on the mat. Good. Bend your knees in towards your chest. You'll lift your head, chest and shoulders up, float your hands up to hip height. Extend your legs long to the 45 and roll up even higher. Good, so your toes are in line with your eye gaze. Reach for your toes. And now roll 1 vertebrae at a time just onto the tips of your shoulder blades and reach back up. And roll down. Good, we do this twice more. Reach and articulate down. Reach and articulate down. Good, now this time come all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. You take a little break and we do that twice more. Each time getting a little bit stronger. Okay, knees in tabletop. Start to lift your head, chest up. Extend your legs to 45. Squeeze those heels together. Reach up for your toes. Get right up onto the top of your sit bones. That's your teaser. And now roll down onto your shoulder blades. Reach up, go again. Hold. And lower down onto the shoulder blades. Last one, reach up, squeeze legs together. And now articulate all the way down, reaching your hands forward as you roll your spine back, really deepening that core connection here. Good, hug your knees into your chest. One more set, you guys have got this. Okay, lift your head and chest, arms float up, legs go to 45, squeeze the heels, pull your waist back, and roll down onto the shoulder tips while reaching your fingertips forward. Good. See if each time you can get a little bit higher. And roll all the way down, but this is controlled. So hands go forward, toes go forward as you pull your waist and spine all the way back. It's almost the hardest part of the teaser. Last. Knees and tabletop. Lift your head, chest and shoulders up, float your arms up, extend your legs long to the 45 and reach for your toes. Roll down onto your shoulder tips. Good, this time as you reach up and forwards, pull your waist back, squeeze your legs together. One more. Last one here, reach up and hold. And now as you start to articulate your spine down, reach your legs and hands further forward. So you're pulling your belly button back, controlling it all the way down. Great job. We've got one more move today. It's our seal. It's such a fun move. Let's take our hands behind our thighs and rock up to a seated position. Take your hands into a prayer position. Dive them through your feet. Take the outsides of your ankles and press the soles of your feet together. You lift your feet up and round the crown of your head slightly forwards. Good. From here, you clap your legs or your feet together 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And like rolling like a ball, you'll roll back onto your shoulder blades and clap 3 times as well. Here we go. Clap. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, roll all the way up to that start position. Clap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And back. So much fun. When else would we get to do something like this? Pull your waist back and away from your heels. Press your hands into your shins. Good. Knees nice and wide. Elbows press into your inner thighs. Really control it. So hold on your shoulder tips. Clap. 1, 2, 3. Using your abs here. Exhale to come forward. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Don't know if Joe would be proud of that one. Every day's different though. Keep going, guys. 2 more. Last one. Come all the way up. Release your hands. Place your feet down. And that is your intermediate classical order all done. Well done. And thank you for joining me. I had so much fun teaching that. And I will see you in the next video.